let us look at how to draw this sectioning drawing. So with this particular drawing, they are saying to us to draw a full sectional view of the front view. Ne? So how are we going to know how the front view is supposed to come out? So if you look at the A, so the top view. So the top view, where the cut is at, and the top view of A. When you cut it from the top, that's where you're going to see the front view. And when you're cutting it from the line B on the front view, that's where you're going to see the top view. So we're going to start off with the top view. Let's look at the top view there. The top view, it shows us the cutting planes of A. And you see that if you cut at the top there, on the cutting planes of A, you're only going to see the cut on the front view. But look at the top view. It is only one circle on your far right. That's the one that's going to be affected. Okay? So let's start drawing. So as we know, we start off with the base. Start off with the base. Now I'm going to follow the dimensions given to me. Okay? I'm going to follow the dimensions given to me. So I start off with the 20 and the 30. So the 20, okay, that's my start. 20 there and the 30, that gives me 50. So I'm going to draw long lines because I'm going to need it at the top. Then I draw, let's see, what else are they giving me? They say from the base, how much is it from the base? What is the thickness there? Do they give us the thickness? No. All they say that from the base it is 40. So let's measure 40. So we measure 40 there and also 40 there, which gives us 80. So that is my center line right there. Okay. Now, from there, it says from the center there, from the center here, there's 25, 25. So from 40, I'm going to measure 25. So 40, which is my 0, 10, 20, 25 right there, and this side 10, 20, 25 right there. So I draw strong lines as well, straight lines. All this are construction lines for now. All those are construction lines for now. Then let's see. It tells us that from here to there, it's 40. Start off with a 40. 40 is there. So from the top part, it's going to be dotted lines. Dotted lines from the top. Okay, but it's going to be solid lines from the front. Okay, so let me darken the lines that I'm going to need. So I start off here, then there, then with my 40 right there. Okay, so far that's what I have. From the base all the way to here. So right now I'm just following the dimensions given to me, okay? Just following the dimensions given to me. All right. And then, so what happens? So we need to measure them. So the center is actually our guidance. You see, the center is actually our guidance. So I need to get this dimension right here, but I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. I don't have it yet. So I need to rely on the center. Let's see. Let me come up this side. So that 30 is here, no problem. Then from here, we need to measure. What is this? 25, no? I mean 35. It tells about 35. How do I know this? I'm seeing it from the top. So the top view also helps me with the dimensions. So from this, there is a 35 right there to the center of the circle. So I'm just going to draw center line, okay, of the circle. And then they talk about the radius of 25. That means it's 25. So from there, I'm going to measure 25. So like I'm saying, I'm relying on both the front and the top views dimensions. Okay. So now let's see. So the nice thing is now I've got till the end of the drawing. So from the end of the drawing, we are saying it's 50. So it means there it's going to be the inside. So let me just draw a line. Okay. And then they're telling me how big is the lines. It's 15, 15. So this is my center. See this? My center here. It helps me a lot. So let's measure 15, 15. 15 there. And 15 here. And then I'm going to stop at, let me see. So where's my 50 again? My 50 is here. Okay, so now I'm going to draw this line, construction line there, construction line here. Okay, then that is where I'm going to now darken this. I'm going to now darken this. Okay, and then do I have my thicknesses? Not yet. Let's see. They say from the center it is 30. Now let's measure 30. 0, 1, 2, 3. The side. 0, 1, 2, 3. That side. So that is basically where my lines are going to be. So there. And also here. Okay. So now I can darken them. Can I? Yeah, I can darken them. Then darken that part. Is it 50? Let's measure. Yeah, it's 50. Okay. Also darken this part. Darken that part. And darken that part. Alright, I'm nearly done with my front view. All this, I get it from the dimensions. Dimensions. And then, now let's close it off here. Then, okay, let's see. On the center it is here. So actually this is supposed to go all the way to here. So I'm supposed to be drawing this all the way to here. What is guiding me? The top view is the one that is guiding me. The top view is the one that is guiding me all the way. Alright, so now all this are construction lines, but now I just did the outlines. Only the outlines. Now, am I done? No. So remember, the A to A is the one that is guiding us. Okay? The A to A is the one that is guiding us. So let's now go to the top view where the A to A is. Can you see it's cut only on the circle on the right side? What is the diameter there? The diameter there, it says it's 16, meaning my radius is going to be 8. So my radius is going to be 8. So let's measure 8 on both sides. So my 8 is going to be there, and my 8 this side is going to be here. So is it 16? Let's measure. Yes, it's 16. So now, you want to draw a line going straight line. Faint line. Right. Now, because it's affected, that means we are not going to section this part. So I'm going to darken it. I'm going to darken it. Darken that. And darken that. Right. Now, everywhere else is going to be sectioned except this part and that part. Everywhere else is going to be sectioned. Now that I've completed my front view, let us section it because they're telling us to fully section it. Remember when you're sectioning, you're using 45. So, let's start off there. Okay, so now I'm just sectioning. Sectioning. Okay. So I can't section this part. However, let's section here. Okay. Section there. Don't forget that part there. And section here. Don't forget that part right there. And section here. Don't forget the top part. Section here. Don't forget the top part. Oops. Sorry. Okay. Where is it? See? Oh, it's here now. Okay. Let's section that part. Section that part. Oopsie. I was not sectioning the other parts. Hey, other. me just move this side because of space. Okay, so right there, okay, yeah, and then I just go this, I fix it. Right, so now at the end of the day, this is the only part that is not sectioned. Okay, now my front view looks like that. Then the next question says, draw the full sectional top view. Now that full sectional top view, we're going to see it on B, where B is, now we're going to cut in the center here. So it means if we're cutting in the center here, this is the only material that's going to be sectioned. That is the only material that's going to be sectioned. Right, so now let's draw. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to measure 20. I'm going to measure 20 there so that I can start here at 20. Right. Okay, 20. So now let me just focus on the top view. So now on the top view, what does it say? Let's measure. It talks about 13 from the top, 13. So let's measure 13. So that's my 10, so my 13 is going to be here. From the 13 part, I need to measure 24. So let's say that's my 0 there, 10, 20, 24 is going to be here. Then from there, I need to measure 13 again. 10 and 13 is going to be there. Now, where? Okay, then I've got a base there. I've got a base here. I'm only using construction lines. And then I've got a base here. All right. Now, which lines is going to be sectioned? It's only where the dotted lines are. The dotted lines now are going to be solid. Where else is your dotted line? It's there. Dotted line is going to be solid. Right there. That's the only part that's going to be sectioned. Everywhere else, it's not going to be sectioned. All right. So that means so from here, I need to measure 35 to the center. Where's my 35? Let's make sure. From here. So from here, that's why I measured 35. So my 35 was there. Oh, so this line is my center line. So let me not make a boo-boo. And I'll draw it as a center line there. Okay. So in this case, everything is going to be dark until the center line there. Dark until the center line right there. Until the center line right there. So where are my circles? My circles, they are on 20. So yes, my circles are going to be here and there. So I need my stencil for circles. How big are the circles? 12. So I need a diameter of 12. Diameter of 12 is what? 14, 13, 12. So going to put it way up. Here's my 12, and then let's also move it here as well. And let's draw the 12. Right. And do the 12 here. And then the center. How big is that circle? They are saying it's 16. So where's the center? Center of 24. What's half of 24? It's 12. So if I measure 12 to be here. So my center is going to be there. I'm going to draw a center line there as well. Okay. So my circle, which is here, it is 16. Here's my 16. Here's 16 right there. So 16. Is this one. That's my center up there. And there is my circle right there. Okay. Then they talk about the top part, the radius of 25, which is 50. I don't have 50. So I'm going to take my compass and measure 25. And then use the center right here. No, actually this one. Make sure that it touches both of them. Okay, just put it bigger. Make sure it touches. It's not supposed to have drawn it first. I didn't put it at the right spot. No worries. Let me put it at the right spot so that both of them touch. Okay. That's a okay. And there we go. Right, that is our top view. So let me quickly section this part. Quickly section it. All right, there we go. So let me put them together so that you see the front view and the top view. Right, so when they ask us to section this part, so that is what we're going to do. Right. Then the next part that we're going to do, they said that draw the outside left view. Okay, draw the outside left view. Now let's draw the outside left view. So in this case, I prefer using the 45. So I'm going to use this part where the division right there. I'm going to draw the 45-degree line. Now all this where they meet. So this part right there, I'm going to turn it, and also I'm going to turn it. That's how big my left view is going to be. Now with my left view, they don't want me to section it. They don't want me to section it. They don't. All they set the outlines. Okay? So that means the first outline will be here. The second one line will be there. Okay? And we do that. And we do this. But what do we see from the left? So I'm going to be looking at from this direction. What do I see from this direction? I can only see this part. I can only see this part. Right? That means that part right there is going to be darkened. And also here is the one that's going to be dark. Right. Now because I'm seeing everything from this, it means this line is going to be dotted. It means that line is going to be dotted. That line is going to be dotted, including this line is going to be dotted lines. So that line, even though they said no dotted lines required, but for understanding purpose, I'm going to include it. Also this one right here, from this corner, and also this one right here, because I cannot see it from my left view. And also this one. I cannot see it from my left view. Okay, I can't see it from my left view. Right. Right, also. Can you see the holes? You can't see the holes. It means that the holes are also going to be dotted lines. So where's my center? Let me draw my center line there. Okay, that means I'm going to have circles also. Can I see them from the left view? No, I can't see them. I can't see them. I can't. But you need to use them here. So all this are going to be dotted lines. But where is it going to be? It's only this part and that part. That means it's only here. And then, actually, wait. It's only this part, yes. And also where? And also here. And also there. Right. What about these ones? Can you see them from the left view? No, you can't see them. But where are they? Where are they? But what I'm actually trying to say is, what do you see from the left view? You know that from the left view, all this are going to be hidden details, all of them. All of them are going to be hidden details. So these are only here and there, okay? Only here and there, right? Hidden details. So that particular part. Right, from the left view, we know that they exist. So we can take them out. Actually, we can. What we need to do, all this where they touch. Okay. That part right there. It's only there. So there's going to be a lot of hidden details. And then over here. Okay, and also where? What are hidden details? A lot of hidden details. That part right there, and part right there. hidden details. Okay? And then we will also transfer it to the top. But this is only if they talk about hidden details. If they don't talk about hidden details, don't even stress yourself. Don't even stress yourself. If they don't talk about hidden details, only focus on the outlines. Only. All right. Only focus on the outlines. Only. Right. And that is how your front view, your left view, and your top view looks like. I know they said to us to draw we must print casting beneath. Okay? So let's draw it quickly. Beneath meaning below. Yeah. So quickly going to draw it. Straight line, and then I'm going to measure 7, meaning just a gap of 2.5 to 3, and then 3.5 there. Okay? Costing. They want us to write it costing in capital letters. Scale 1:1. Right. And at the end of the day, your drawing looks like this. I hope you understood what I was doing.